Hello and welcome back to my Fallout London experience. We're here at the Ripper Museum and I really want to tell you about this fire engine. Now, I'm here because of a mission I picked up earlier.
Head north to Millwall and don't come back until you find a vet. Tell her Blind Nelson's looking for her. The fastest route across the Thames is through the Greenwich foot tunnel.
Now, I've heard about the Greenwich foot tunnel and I don't fancy walking through it, so what I thought was I'll head around the north side of the river and go in that way. Now, the place I want to go to is just beyond there. It's the 5th Columnists, and to the right, I believe it's King Edward Memorial Park, and that's going to be my way in. So you walk up and you jump onto the water cannon end of this fire engine. Yeah, so I met some dogs. Luckily I saw them before they saw me, and I was able to get back and jump onto this fire engine, which literally saved my life. So around the corner from here is the Mariner beacon the ferryman asks you to turn on. Now when you come down there, there'll be a guy called Bruce and he'll be asking you if you can avenge his parents. It's basically a con. What I know about the music is it only plays when there's danger. And when there's no danger, it doesn't play at all. So I thought, obviously there's hooligans in here and I have to kill them, to avenge Bruce's parents. Now I took mine, took the other mine, I didn't see that third mine. I thought, who lays 3 mines out? Well, only me. And people who want to mine the entrance. Yeah, because I have to get in here, the mined entrance. But the mission is actually the entry, and so it was this that made me think that this is one of those double-cross missions. There seems to be so many. A lot of cons in Fallout London with people asking you to do favours, and then they hold you up and try and get your tickets off it. Now at this point in time, I was actually level 16 or 17. So I had a little mooch around and I found an armour workbench, so I thought I'd have a quick look at my armour and do it up while I can suss out what the hell's going on in here, because at the moment nobody's taking a shot anywhere and there's nothing around as I can see as an enemy.
Thank you for helping me get my revenge. On you. You were the filth that raided my home. Yeah, they were hooligans, but they didn't go out raiding or nothing. My parents stayed home, took care of all of us. What the?
Yeah, that's it, free of conversation, and now I can wander off. Away from that mine I just dropped, because I know pretty sure someone's going to come through there. Yeah, there were a couple of beef eaters as well in there, so that's the story with Bruce, who will be standing right by this bridge when you meet him the first time. Right, first things first, let's adjust the lighting. And so I carried on down here, and as I was going down, by the way, it was daylight at this time. As I was walking down here, I saw that bandstand over there, and next to it there was about 7 or 8, or even more than that, dryads. And so ran back to the 5th Columnist area and back onto this fire engine. Now, so I wanted to show you about this fire engine because it is an absolute lifesaver. Subsequently though, the dryads wiped out all the 5th Columnists, so they're no longer around anymore. Now that glowing thing over there is the remainder of a dryad. It managed to make it back, it was dying. So as you can see on my right hand side, I'm addicted to alcohol and I'm addicted to drugs, which means in a close-in fight my vision will probably fade out to darkness and I will have to be basically shooting blind. There's quite a lot of them there. So it's perk time, and I think I'm going to go for a rifleman, yeah, rifle definitely. And on the other side of that bridge, another load of them. And then another load, and then another load, basically. I'll just fight my way through it. Okay, so the legendary's found me mine. Okay, so I'm now moved my position to the top of a red gas storage facility. It's quite high up, overlooking the next point of contact, which is those canal boats down there and that small bridge, which I've already taken them out from, but we've got a few stragglers. Don't you love those calthrops? I lay calthrops on that bridge, yes, and it's got them. So my logic to coming round this way is I don't want to end up going through at Greenwich, ending up on the Isle of Dogs and not knowing what's out there. You know, you don't know where to run or nothing. So I thought what I'd do, I'd come in this way, have a good scope out, see what's out there, and then go back and do it the way the game wants me to, which is to go through Greenwich South foot tunnel. Okay, so let's have a quick run around the canal boats and see what we can find. You never know, there might be something down there. There is something down there. There's a chest. Let's see what's in it. A lightweight, that would be nice, but I'm not sure if I can actually carry it. Alright, let's move on around the other side. So I only have one mission highlighted, and it's meeting in Millwall, and at the moment all I've got is a door, which is basically the game expecting me to go through the Greenwich South foot tunnels, and at the moment that's the only way to find Yvette. Unless I can find her by seeing her, I'm going to have to follow my nose. Okay, so I think we've reached 1 Canada Square. It's not that place, that's some sort of factory, but yeah, there's a sign here that says traders and it's over there, so it's definitely over there. But I'm not going to go there straight away. I'm going to have a little look around the corner. I suspect there's going to be, oh yeah, there are some hooligans, right, excellent. So there's only that little bridge over there, and it's got a very, very wonky looking bridge to run over. But anyway, I had a good time killing most of them, and then later on I went back and to my discover found that there wasn't one workbench in that whole area, so I ended up having to leave the stuff. I just basically looted all the corpses and dropped it on the floor, but whether they'll be there later is anyone's guess. Okay, so that's most of them gone, and I'm going to head round there, see if I can get onto that island and get some ammo and stuff like that. What do we have here? Hello, it's a cyber pigeon. Well. I don't know what they do. I think they just fly around and spy on people. I think it's for somebody called Angel. Anyway, I wanted to talk about the NPCs. The Fallout London NPCs are vastly different from the Fallout 4 ones. I mean, they are superior in every way. I mean, they don't just run at you. They seek cover or they sneak around the back and all that stuff. Right, now we've reached the bridge, so I'm going to have to take it easy here. It's a new area. Which appears to be empty at first look, although I suspect it's not empty at all. There's probably all sorts of weird creatures over here, and hello, here's one there. Now, I don't know where the entrance is to this tunnel that I'm trying to, climb onto, but I am going to try and climb over it. There must be probably going to be a way up. They're a very creative team, London, I've seen, with their building stuff, and this is, no, it's not working. Let's try this one. Okay, yeah, nice, that's good. What we got here? Oh, yeah, no, yeah. Hey, right. Yeah, they're very creative with their building stuff. Here we go, what we got over there? I wonder if I can hit him with the old handgun. Let's have a look. He's up there. Too far. I don't think I'm shooting in the right place anyway. Ah, there you go, that's more like it. Yeah, so I've seen lots of other buildings and I've been trying to climb up with them. There's lots of opportunities, but assumedly I suppose you've got to use drugs for that, like to slow down time so you have enough time to jump up 20 feet. Anyway, let's move in swiftly. What we got down here? Oh, it's a Thames Hound. Oh, I managed to pacify a Thames Hound. That's amazing. Excellent. Fantastic. I know. It's on the move. Well, it looks like that's them all. I must remember not to put the gun away, because that Thames is still down there somewhere. Right, let's see if we can get over this wall. I think there's an entrance, there's a hole. Yeah, there's a hole here. Right, oh yeah, lovely. Right, let's get over here. Let's see this wonky plank. So many, hello, there's someone in there. Have a quick save. They're reminiscent of many of the planks in Fallout 4 which give way when you're halfway over.
Someone there?
Only your worst nightmare, but don't worry, it'll be over soon.
Hey, I think someone's out there.
Hello? Anyone friendlies? Anyone there? Have you got any sugar? Somebody said, It wasn't me.
Show your face. Come on, I dare you. You'll run out of bullets eventually.
Well, that's 463 I've got now. I mean, 9mm seems the most prolific ammo in the wasteland, and this gun uses 9 ammo, so excellent.
Ain't personal, just you or me. Think you can hide?
Oh, shit!
I love those calthrops, I really do.
You're nothing. Nothing.
Well, somebody's shooting at something, but I can't see what. Obviously me, but where are they? Oh, wait a minute. Is it? No, yeah. Someone around here somewhere. Oh! Right, there they go. Right, wire. Boom. I love this gun, and I love the calthrops. Excellent. So there's a cooking bench there.
Disappearing act, huh? No sign of him now. What was that?
Okay, so it looks quite... so these guys at the back were obviously the guards, and the ones at the front I've already killed. Okay, so we finally have a landmark, the raider camp. Okay, let's move on to the other place that I saw earlier. I've enhanced the light so you can see what's going on, and they all seem to be crowded around that entrance. I've already killed quite a lot of them, and this is the last remaining few, I think. I hope, well, there could be some up there, actually. Now, let's take the spotlight out. Excellent, so we've got a landmark, the Blackwall Citadel. Oh, pyro attack. Yes, somebody sneaked up on me. That's the thing about the Fallout London NPCs. They are clever. So I'm getting the danger sign, but I haven't actually got any targets. I mean, the targets, obviously somebody must be tracking me or sneaking up on me, or maybe, you know, the pincer movement or something. I'm going to move around, see if I can find out, see them before they see me. So I've got some targets back. One's on the level and two are up high. Okay, well that explains that target, but where's the other one? It's disappeared now. There he is, yeah, I can see it. He's there. Oh, there he is, yeah, he's there. He's right there. He's the pyromaniac. He's a tough one. Yeah, he's moving around. Let's see if we can target him. We'll have to target him. I think he's too strong. There's a shotgun. I've only got 3 shots left. Come on. Let's do this. Can't afford to use too many stim packs up. Oh no, what's the bash button? I forgot. Reload! One more to the head. And he's down. And the pyromaniac is toast. Okay, I'm so overloaded, I'm going to head back to 1 Canada Square. And see if it really is all about traders, because I've seen signs before that says traders welcome. You go inside and it's, you know, the hooligans or whatever, you know. Or what in Fallout 4 it would have been scum. Just scum. They were just called scum. Here they're called hooligan scum. Right, now, wait a minute. Before we go in, always save. Okay, well, so we're in, and it wasn't full of raiders. I've skipped the concierge, which is a woman called Pinky, with a very large hairdo, and I'm going to quickly knock around the place and see if I can find something useful, like well, that's exactly what I'm looking for, a workbench. Excellent. Now, it would be very tempting to go back to the raiders' place and pick up all those weapons, but it is quite far around. So I think what I'll do is I'll just use what I've got, if I can, and upgrade everything if I can, and then just and have a look and see what else is in 1 Canada Square. Right, let's have a look over there. Now, there's all this stuff, but you can't pick it up. You have to steal it, so I don't think I'll be doing any of that. Right, so there's Pinky at the desk. I think, no, inaccessible. Let's have a look up here. Oh, there's a car sales place. Another door. Oh, right, yeah, we can get through that. Okay, let's have a look about what we got here. Yeah, you can steal that stuff there. Nothing much here. Hang on, what's that over there? A farmer. Okay. Let's have a look what we got. Inaccessible. Oh, they're very nice. Yes, a chemistry workbench. That'd be perfect. Exactly what I need. I need to get off these drugs. Oh dear, I haven't got any purified water. And Pinky didn't have any either. I mean, she sells pound coins. I mean, don't ask me why. There must be something about maybe an arcade in here or something that you need pound coins for. I don't know. Anyway, she sells pound coins. Ah, another lift. What's in here? Anything there? Nothing there. Oh, hello. An armour workbench. Oh, that's very handy. Well, that's a good sign, because now it seems that 1 Canada wharf can now be used as a sort of temporary base. It's got like a weapons bench, it's got a chemistry bench, and it's got an armour workbench in there. I mean, it's probably got a cooking workstation somewhere as well. So yes, I'll be putting that in my notebook. So you can then raid from 1 Canada Square in all directions. Excellent. Right, so another door which no doubt leads back to the lobby. Let's get through there. Ah, okay, so this is where we started. Right, okay, yeah, so the lobby's the other direction. Yeah, there's Pinky.
Oh, my head. I feel like my eyes are being pushed out my skull.
Amazing hairdo. Bye, Pinky. Okay, so the game crashed when I came out of 1 Canada Square, so I reloaded and went looking for the ruined skyscraper, and this is what I found.
Who's there? You're dead.
Well, that's not fair. I come in peace. And there you go. I leave a piece with you. Next. What wonderful delights will we find in the ruined skyscraper, I wonder?
Just give up.
Right, so it's flames you want, is it? Well, I got flames. Have some of that, mate. Well, these guys seem very tough. A little bit tougher than I thought they would be. I'll have to watch me step, and I can't carry too much stuff. Retreat! So, we've got a named character up there, somebody called Mince. That's interesting. And I wonder if there's a mission attached to Mince.
How much you got left in you?
Which means I'll have to come back and kill him again. I hope he's got some good stuff on him and make it worth me while. I've got a lot of ammo and I've got quite a lot of grenades and mines. Let's see if we can mix it up. Okay, so we're going to use some mines.
You having fun? I can do this all day.
Where'd that fucker go?
He sounds the gruff sort.
No, you
Made a big mistake.
Blimey, if that mine had blown up, it would have been a big mistake, but as it was, the mine is still there, and if that person or NPC walks down the stairs, I can blow it up, and it'll blow them up. I think I can hear from here. Let's move back a bit. Let's have a reconnoiter. Let's have a little look around. Oh yeah, we've got those explosive barrels.
I've done this hundreds of times. Think this'll be any different?
Right. Let's go back out into the foyer, shall we? And maybe the NPCs become non-hostile and then move away. And there's always an opportunity. That sort of thing can happen. Ammo? And what have we got here? Oh, look, there's the overdue book. Well, that's handy. I didn't see that the first time round. It's always good to go back and have another look, especially when you want the NPCs to go non-hostile. It doesn't look like they're going to go non-hostile, so I'll have to go back in and scare them up.
Give up now, I'll make it quick.
Ain't my first fight, prick.
But that's one each. He got the drop on me, and I didn't manage to do the mine, and the mine didn't blow up still. Amazing.
Oh man, come back! I was having fun.
Okay, so there's about 7 I can see now. I think I've seen 7 targets. They've got to be here somewhere. Maybe I'm using this gun's too small. Maybe I should switch to the shotgun or even the flamer.
The fuck was that? Found him! Yeah!
Someone's out there.
think I'll drop the mine here. Hang on. Whoa, hold on, son.
You feel that?
One leg!
Well, I think that works out just right. Though I noticed my vision went black. It's because I haven't taken any more drugs and alcohol, and I'm still addicted. And that's one of the things, you've got to keep taking the drugs and the alcohol, otherwise your vision clouds up.
No need to hide. It'll all be over soon. Show your face. Come on, I dare you. What the hell was that? Ugh.
It took a little while, but I wore them down eventually, and guess what I found on the 4th floor? Yes, a workbench. Excellent.
The fuck was that? Open fire!
Well, we haven't quite cleared the whole building. There is still someone here, but the whole idea was to get up to the top of the building. So let's see if I can do that anyway.
Going down. Or going up. Or
Welcome to the new level. Well, 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 a steamer trunk in the darkened shadows.
Going down. Floor. Going up. Floor.
Well, 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 well. Another steamer trunk and a bed. Oh, excellent. And a chemistry workbench. Excellent. Ooh, is that a longbow I see before me? Is it? It says it's an ornamental longbow and it's worth cloth and wood. I don't know if it's actually a weapon. Wow, what a view. Wow, look at that view. Oh man, you can see the whole of London here. And what's that over there? Oh, of course, that's the O2 place. Yeah. Yeah, I can see the bridge to the Raiders camp over there to the left. Now, there was a thing in Fallout 4 that some of the missions were timed, but I think some of the missions in Fallout London aren't timed, and they will just wait there until you get there. Now, it's interesting to note that I have two direction markers. I have an 06, which must be the door or the lift, and 86 must be Yvette. But of course, they're not going to give me her exact location. Like, I'm not going to be able to see her on the map, I don't think. And it's very hard to get to certain areas of the Isle of Dogs because the walls are being built. There's just, and unless you go in the water, there's virtually no way across. So I'm still heading towards North Greenwich foot tunnel to check out what's there, and then I will be going to the south side. So that's the ruined skyscraper for you. And I think it's time to hello. What's all that? That's a groggy. Well, I'm going to enjoy exploring that later on. Right, well, we fought through untold hooligans to get here, and we finally reached Greenwich North foot tunnel. It's actually not marked on the map. That's probably because I haven't been inside, but they're all the other places we went to. And so, yeah, let's go and look inside here. And that's the place I've got to go, apparently. So basically, welcome to Greenwich Tunnel North. And this is what you'll find when you come in the other side. If you go through from Greenwich and come through to this side, this is what you'll find. A load of Mittenlurk hatchlings, which will irradiate you to hell. But there is a workbench here. It's only a tea-making workbench. Not much really for that. But yeah, so basically I came here, I've made it all the way over. I did, wiped out loads of different hooligans. They'll probably... That's the thing, you wipe out hooligans and then you find out it's a mission. You've got to go and wipe them out again, and when you go back, they've all come back. So it's almost like double bubble in a way. You go around killing things, and then you get a mission, you go back and kill them again. So you get twice as much stuff, and twice the chance of legendaries. But I did find a workbench on the way, and I have now upgraded the covert to shoot for 88. Typical, that's torn it. That probably means I won't be able to use the T-bench now, as if I have got anything to make it. I don't think I've got much anyway. Oh, look, pound coins. Oh, lovely. Pound coins are worth 2. Anyway, so yeah, what was that? That was, one of those squirty things. Oh, yeah, it's a Mittenlurk. I'm so glad I picked up this flamethrower when I got the chance to get it. You see, it's got a sign on it that says, I have to go down there. I'm already there, but I tried it, and it doesn't work. So I'll go all the way down and wipe out all the mitten lurk eggs, and then I'll have to travel back over to Greenwich. Now I've already wiped out the Cutty Sark and the Greenwich Naval College, which is an interesting place.
So, tourist, as you wander through these historic halls, let the echoes of the past guide your steps, and immerse yourself in the rich history of this remarkable place.
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
Very controversial in the old days, because apparently they had some secret nuclear reactor in there, and some group like Greenpeace found out about it, and they closed the college down for 2 weeks, and it was all in the papers and everything. But yeah, so it's interesting that Team London, Team Follon, have included that in this game. Like, it's by saying that there was a nuclear reactor in Greenwich Naval College, and it caused a big devastation. So anyway, right, so we're nearly at the bottom of the tunnel. I'm not going to go through from this side, I'm going to go around and back the other side and go in from the other side, right. So yeah, on my way back from Bromley, after I'd gone down there and seen them and done a few jobs for them, and then found the player home, and then Gaunt asked me to join them, and I said sort of no. I didn't actually say yes, and I didn't say no either. So here we are, Greenwich South Side, South Tunnel, and here we go. Right, first things first, let's adjust the lighting. I hope it's not too bright. I mean, at the time it was pitch black. Oh, right, okay, so I can make Thirsty Wasteland. Well, it might come in handy. 3, strength 3, intelligence, -2. You never know, it might come in well. Oh, I've got some fox here. What else? We've got chicken. Oh, yeah, ribeye steak. Yeah, that's very good stuff. That's it, I suppose. Yep, that's it. Right, time for a quick weapons check. Load up the flamethrower, load all the guns in there, and just swap from gun to gun to gun to gun until you run out, and then run away. So yes, so it's mitten lurks on the north side and ghouls on the south side, and they're down there somewhere. So let's get down there and give them the old Fallout London welcome. Hello, some red X, that'll come in handy. Okay, let's have a look and see what it's like without any light. Wow, that is dark. Could you imagine? Now that is dark. I mean, I don't remember ever Fallout 4 being this dark, but that is dark. Right, get the lights on. Let's get down this tunnel. Right, so far, so good? Nothing. I'm assuming that they're going to be down there. There's going to be water down there. Probably won't be able to pull a weapon out, and it'll be like, yeah, survive. But I've got some pretty good armour. I've got a load of weapons, and I've got a flamethrower. I've got drugs, and lots of other bits and bobs. What, electricity. Right. Carry on down here. Now, I have walked down the Greenwich foot tunnel in Greenwich, and it is quite long, and it's... Oh, we've got some incoming. Yep, this is still the covert. I'm still using it. I'm still hanging on to it. I think it shoots for 80 now. We've got to go underwater. I don't like the idea. Going underwater? Yeah. I'll have to take some of that anti-parasite stuff. We've got the margarita pizza, I think it's called. Right, let's run down here. I know it's a long footpath, but I think isn't there like an access point or something you can run out of? Let's see what happens. Nothing yet. I thought it was full of ghouls. There's nothing down there. Weird, that is really weird. Maybe I've been playing the game differently in it, but I'm getting different with... What's that? Hang on. What is that? Is it, oh, that's a wall of water. It'll hold your breath time. That's all it is. There's nothing here. Hang on. And we've got movement on the scanner. Okay, we've got some big boys. Let's get the flame out. Yeah, they look a bit of flame. There they are. Way backwards. Okay, I think that seems to have stopped the furore. Yep. I hope I'm still going in the right direction. I'm assuming the red lights are leading me. Yes, they are. Right, nothing on that one. Yeah, keep going wrong. Yeah, I think we'll pick up the pace. Some sort of ventilation system shaft is broken. Yeah, no, that's not the way out. Okay. Let's carry on down here. And now let's clear the way, just in case there are any ghouls waiting. We've reached the end. Okay, yeah, so let's see if the Mire lurks. The Mitten lurks have come back. Nope, they're still gone. No, that's excellent. Right, we can proceed to the next level, which is basically rendezvous with Yvette at the location of where they're holding the vagabond prisoner. And here we are. I finally got the location, but only after I had to go through the Greenwich South foot tunnel. So remember that if you ever find your way up here, you probably end up having to go through the tunnel.
Well, aren't you the chattiest chuffer in the churchyard? What on earth? Touch me again and there'll be consequences. I'm sorry, mate. I think you have me mistaken for somebody else. Nobody by that name here. I've never heard of such a person. You must be mistaken. Now, please stop talking to me before someone overhears us and gets the wrong idea. No problem. Happens to the best of us. So, what brings you here? Yes, truly a scratch off the old bucket list. Congrats! Anyway, I'm actually very busy at the moment, so unless there's anything else... I don't know about that, stranger. We just met after all. Wait for it. Wait for it. And we're clear. Finally, that bloody guard moved out of earshot. We can drop the charade. Do you have any idea the amount of danger you put us in just now? Never mind, there's no time. I'm actually glad you're here. I was just about to sneak into where they're holding Uma and try and break her out. But it's a suicide mission without a proper distraction. Fine, whatever. No time to argue. She's in that building over there. She should be the only prisoner in the holding area, so you can't miss her. As soon as you hear my distraction, take Uma and run like hell back to the safe house. I'll meet you both there.
Nah, sorry. I've still got 2 hours left on my shift.
Right, so I've got to free the prisoner, but I think what I'll do instead, I think I've thinned the herd a little bit, and because we've still got to get away, so, and I've got the weapons to take these guys on now, so I'll just run up here and then give them the old flamethrower. I don't care what kind of armoured kit they're wearing, I'll soon be in my inventory.
I'll get you.
Okay, let's get in here and get it done. Right, well,
Hey, lads! Found him!
yeah, you brought a knife to a
Who do
gunfight.
you think you're messing with?
Let's try something a bit bigger. Three's a charm.
Bastard.
We need to get the hell.
Ah, an accessible door. That must mean a terminal. Let's have a look. Oh, hang on a minute. No, it's come. All right, okay. I'm not getting it. I don't know what that was all about.
What's going on? Who the hell are you? Oh, thank God! I knew she would come through for me. Let's get the hell out of here.
Right, well, let's get out of here and collect some loot on the way. I'm already well overloaded, so I can't afford to take anything too heavy. Let's have a look. Oh, that's close. Yeah, I can take that, and let's get out. There's some stuff out there around the corner as well. I've got a bit.
Uma, thank God you're alive. Great work, lab rat. I'll take her from here. Let's split up and draw their fire in opposite directions. We'll meet you back at the safe house.
Well, looky here, an electrified police truncheon. Well, that might come in handy for somebody. I don't know about me, though. Right, let's find this safe house. Can't be that far away.
Well, it's very much appreciated. I'm sure Blind Nelson and Gaunt will feel the same way. Good to hear your voice, Gaunt. And thanks to our trusty lab rat here, me and Uma are alive and kicking. Over.
Oh, it's not gone. It's Johnny. Christ, it's good to hear your voice too. You guys shouldn't have run off like that. Gone one best pleased. Threw a chair at Nelson, he did.
Yeah, they're right here beside me. Over.
Oi, lab rat. Nice work out there today. I think I speak for everyone on this end of the microphone when I say you finally proved yourself loyal to our little family. I better come back to see what Gaunt has to say, though. Better get your bums back to the Swan when the heat dies down. Over and out. Over.
Right, well, that's that mission over, and now we have the long walk back to Vagabond's territory, which I'm going to miss that and show you something else which I've been doing. Right. Because I found out early on fast travelling causes the game to crash. Not only does it cause the game to crash, but it causes Steam to crash, and then I have to log out of the computer and shut everything down and restart it a couple of times to get it running again, properly, you know, without it crashing again. So I found the easiest way is just to walk everywhere. It takes a lot longer, but you can easily get a lot more game time in and less crashing. Okay. Where's this? I think this crashed already, just going through a door. I can't believe it. Right, let's move on. Occasionally, when walking through Fallout London, you see a sign. You see like a wall like this, and it's next to like a vehicle, and that means you can jump from the vehicle to the wall, and then jump along the wall, and hopefully get to that ledge over there. I'm going to save it here. I'm currently doing a job for Nick the Fence. I'm trying to find his lost parcels. And as I was searching, I found a parcel, and I ran around the corner, and there was a couple of those famished there. So I quickly ran back here, onto the ambulance, onto this wall, and hopefully... Yep, I made it onto this thing here. Now, I like to use interference in my gameplay, which is to introduce a third party of non-hostile hostiles into the fight. My example is I am now heading towards the famished. I'm in a position where they can't attack me, and they probably won't be able to see me, but I'll be able to drive them towards my enemies, my ultimate enemies, which are just up there and around the corner to the left. Here we go. So I'm getting the caution message, which means they haven't quite seen me. Okay, so that took a time, but they are moving away now. And now we just wait for the fireworks to start. Mind you, one of them's half dead, so they probably won't be able to kill that many. But you never know. So there you can see I've got the danger sign is now up because they are actively seeking me out. Well, they don't know, they can't get up here. There's no way they can jump up here. I don't think so anyway. I hope not. They look like kangaroos, these famished things, so hopefully they ain't kangaroos. Oh, it's coming back. No, you see the hooligan scum, the hooligans, and the famished are having a good old battle, yeah, and the famished are winning. So, right, so I still got to watch myself. And now, Nick's parcel is just down there on my right. I might have to wait a little bit. There's one over there on the left, so I'll have to wait for the famished or kill him myself. So the famished has gone inside that building. He's probably killing everybody. That's really good for me. Then I have to go over there at some point. Yeah, all good. So the message is now resumed to caution, so I've had to, because it went to hidden and I don't want the famished to wander off. I wanted to bring it back over here so I can get a shot on it. Job done, the enemies are down, and I think that whole area is clear. So now I can get the parcels. Excellent, I'll do that right now. And there's a parcel right there. So one of the parcels is really close by, and one of the other parcels is down there where I saw the famishes, and I think there's another one around to the left behind me somewhere as well. So that's one. I don't know how many there are in all. It doesn't say how many. Right, well that's two. Right. Well, that's three. So there is one down the road where the famished, but I think there might be another one here. Because I know there's one down here, because this is the way I was going when I saw the famished. So there's definitely one here. Hopefully this is the last one. Right, so that's four. Well, the radar's still active. It's that little white circle in the middle over the radar, over the HUD. That's the radar for the boxes. So there is one more out here still. Right, so there's the famished. Okay, so the box radar's gone. I've got a countdown for something. I presume it's, so yeah, it must be behind me. So that is either leading me towards the box or leading me towards my next hostile target. Now it's interesting that the music is still playing and yet there isn't no apparent danger. So there might be something else going on there. So the radar target is up again. It is right here. And now there was a van that led me down a little corridor, a little alleyway over there. I think I'll have a look just in case. Yep. Ah, yes, it's the box. Excellent. Yeah, meeting Nick on my way to the monument was really instrumental in finding a place where I could target the hooligan Atkins from, and I'll show you that in a minute. So the music is playing again. Now there's no apparent target, but obviously there are things waiting in the shadows. So quickly get back to Nick's, because along the way, on the way to Nick's, I found these hooligan Atkins that are patrolling the major areas of the wall which we require to get through. So this building that we're passing right now has Nick's aeroplane crashed into it, which is going to be instrumental. Well, right, here's
Oi,
Nick.
mate, remember that thing you did? Well, every time I have a cuppa, it seems something else is missing off my manifest. You fancy being a darling and going and getting it for me? Oh, yeah, that's pucker, mate. I'm really chuffed. Thanks for doing this. Here's your wonga.
So, round the back of Nick's is this building with an aeroplane on it, and this is the way up to it. So you just follow the stairs all the way to the top. Right, so while I was out trying to find Nick's boxes, I managed to draw a bead on one of these Atkins, these Hooligan Atkin robot things, right, which is way over there. That's what that red spot is. So I'm going to make my way to the plane and see if I can actually shoot it from here. Yeah, so while I was out trying to find these boxes for Nick and I managed to get a bead on this robot that's over there, I also noticed there was a bloke hanging upside down dressed in a sort of like a very posh outfit, and I reckon or figured that must be Arthur Mountbatten, my next companion, because he's in between me and the robot, and also the only part of the wall that we can get through without going through a checkpoint, and I don't think the checkpoints open their doors anymore. Right, so we're going to sit up here and wait and see if we can get a bead and shoot at that robot, because it's a legendary and it needs to be shot from a distance. Wow, I got it, but that was unexpected. So the legendary mutated and then fell off whatever he was on, and then it looked like he died. So maybe he's dead. So I will have to go over there sooner than later to claim whatever prize. Is that him there? But it's definitely not a target anymore. So, right, okay. So I thought I'd show you this wonderful airplane. Now I'm going to go downstairs, collect all my mines that I laid on the stairs, and proceed to that area to see if I can free Mountbatten or kill whoever's out there. Right. Right, this is one of my specialities. I put a mine down and I put a bit of clothing on it, and it sort of hides it from the people who might see it. Right, let's see. You can see I've laid loads of cover. I thought they would actually run over here if they could do. Let's go over here. Just run around the side and get over to that area where there's possibly a legendary body waiting for me to loot it, and also this character Mountbatten, which is going to be my companion. Yeah. So we are now entering a new area which we haven't entered before, and there's all lots of stuff that's come up on the HUD, and we've got to be reasonably careful because I'm only... Yeah, there's one there. Now they seem to be already shooting at somebody. Oh, where we got it? Fifth column? Okay, fifth column, right. Yeah, so there... Where are they gone? Okay, let's see if we can get a little bit closer. Yep, there's one there. Now you've noticed I've turned the music off, because in the end I thought, you know, the music's telling me whenever there's danger about. You know what, I'd rather not know. I'd rather just face the danger as I see it and then work it out from there. Having the music on all the time is just annoying, so I turned it off. So what have we got? No, it's too far away. Okay. Oh my goodness, right. Okay, so we got legendary action down there now. He could run over here. He could quite easily run over here. He's got a missile launcher. Okay. No, he hasn't run over yet though. So we got a legendary... I don't know what the other one is running. Hang on. He's taking cover. He's taking cover. The other one's coming over. Okay, so he's down.
Nothing.
I've got to be careful because there's a good chance that, I mean, the Hooligan Atkins have hooligans as well with them who aren't robots, and they might run around and try and catch me off guard, because that's how unpredictable they are. Yeah, somebody's shooting at me. Right, let's mix it up a bit. Let's throw a grenade. No, I've only got 5. Let's chuck one over there. And then, no, I didn't do anything. I want another one down the bottom. I wonder if that's the one I shot at earlier and it fell down. It could be, couldn't it? Maybe its legs busted and it can't walk.
It's called shooting straight.
Yeah, I wondered how long it would take for someone to get here. Never mind, well, let's take care of them. I've got them calibrated. Oh, let's quite hard this lot. 3 shots, 88 each go. Get a bit of an old shrink. I mean, it's a cheap shot, this one. It only shoots for 13, but the rate of firepower is just so intense, and yeah, they go down. So there you go. Yeah, cheap guns are all right, you know, especially this one, you know, a magazine that holds 100. Right, that's for any more people that come later. Now, it's interesting to note that when those two attacked me from the left, the two Atkins were firing their missile launchers over here. Now, they were nowhere near me. I mean, I suppose they could have got a little bit close, but they were attempting to cause a distraction by shooting over here. It's interesting because distraction is another kind of interference. So are they actually playing me at my own game here? I mean, that is what I'm saying about the NPCs in Fallout London. They're smart. They're not like the normal Fallout 4 predictable type. No, they're special. Right, so this should be... Yeah, here he is. Just the last one. Let's take him out on the knees. Let's see, you see the old cheap machine gun works. Let's see how he's coming. He's running. On the go, pal. Yeah, these robots are tough. So, right, there are legendaries around here somewhere. I assume that's it over there. Let's have a look what we got. Alright, chameleon right arm. Well, that'll come in handy, definitely. Yeah. Uh-oh, yeah, I'm carrying too much weight. I can't run. That's no good in this situation. You've got to be able to run. So. Okay, so we've discovered Singbury's foodstuffs. He's a trader. He probably sells food and ammo and medicines and all kinds of wonderful.
You down there, fancy lending a hand? Oh my. Yes, up here. Are you going to help me down? Wonderful. Simply untangle my foot, and I shall gracefully drop to the floor below. Just let me count down first. On 1, 3, 2, 1. No! As far as holidays go, that was not to my liking. I don't see myself hanging from another sign anytime soon. A pleasure to meet you. I am Arthur Mountbatten. And what do I call my one and only saviour?
I hope you've enjoyed my epic travels across the wasteland, which started off over in Tobacco Dock and eventually made my way up to here, and Mountbatten. So I shall see you all again very soon. Bye for now.
Oh, apologies. I shouldn't be so judgmental towards such a helpful soul. Now, I assume you must be curious as to why you found me in such a quaint predicament as this one. You see, I am a tithe collector for the government in Westminster. It is a title and a position that was foisted upon me against my will. I was tasked with telling the Roundels that their tax had been retroactively increased by 5%, and that they were to promptly pay me the difference. Unfortunately, my visible distaste for the work and my repeated pleas for empathy didn't stop the Roundels from stringing me up on their side. I hold no grudges. Besides, in the grand book of life, this little trick is nothing more than a passing moment. Indeed, I do not have time for revenge. If anything, I believe that this encounter is a sign that I should leave behind all this talk of taxes and accompany you through the wastes. What do you say? We could be quite the pair. Capital. Onwards and forwards, my friend.